Former Texas A&M offensive lineman TJ Shanahan Jr. has committed to Penn State. He is a redshirt sophomore. He still has 3 years of eligibility left, and he started 5 games for Texas A&M this year. We're going to get into a little bit of a run cut up and a pass cut up and show you guys everything you need to know about TJ Shanahan Jr. All right, we're going to start out looking at TJ Shanahan's run game tape. And he's playing center and guard in this film. So you'll see some good stuff and some nasty stuff right here. So right here, he has a ace. That is a double team between the center and a guard. It's an ace because he is a nose. He's going against big old 21 for Florida, all 450 pounds of him. Watch this. He hits 21, sees 21's going to kind of play backside. So watch how he explodes. Watch that. Boom, into it. So because one back here gets a lot of pressure and penetration, we've been talking about that a lot on my channel, it can mess up the run. Look where this run could have hit. So what TJ has done here, he creates a triangle. And when you create a triangle and you get up on the linebacker like this, there is now a two-way go if you're the running back, and you can hit this hole. You can go either way. It really allows them to set up the run. And then watch this right here from TJ, just that nastiness that you can't teach. Boom. Bow. Look, he's got my man putting his hand up. Is it a little bit of a hold? Maybe. But that's some nasty stuff right there. Eat one to the back. All right, so right now we're at left guard right here with TJ. And so great job with movement. Watch his eyes snap. So right now he is basically going to go right here. He knows the center has help. But watch how he, boom, and watch this brace leg. This one right here, watch how he explodes off of it, snaps his head, bow, right into it. Now, leaning a little bit, that is something I have seen from him, but the play recognition is really great from TJ. I'm loving what I've seen so far when it's any type of stunts, movements, and obviously Penn State's offensive line did really well with that against Notre Dame. So basically right here, he is back and he is at center. Now, the problem is that he is getting played right into by 99. This defensive tackle is going to go hands in. And this is a tendency that he has in the run game. It's kind of hard to see. You see his hands right there. It's kind of a little blurry, but right on the outside, he grabs and he gets jacked up. So this defensive lineman has full control. You see how his head is back there. He doesn't have anything. He's got his buddy trying to help, but he's getting jacked up in the backfield. This is a duo run that's supposed to go right here. But he gets jacked up so bad that, obviously the running back has to cut it. So that is something that I have noticed. That's one of his flaws in the run game is he likes to catch. That means he kind of, reaches, grabs instead of coming up underneath and striking. So once again, right here, it's a little bit better, a little bit tighter. But look, right there, his hands. You see those? It's just going to grab instead of to strike. So you also don't get that initial jolt. So that if you think that's the defensive lineman, that boom, an extension, the D-line is in control right here all the way, and he has him, throws him, and obviously the quarterback then falls down. But this is, leaning a little bit, hands outside, I would say are TJ Shanahan's number one issues overall. I think he is a student of the game, and let's talk about that right here. 21, he is 450 pounds. Watch TJ right here. He gets hands inside. You just don't look at it. You don't see his elbows. You can't see him. And he reaches a 450-pound man completely cut off, and his running back, it can be out the gate. So he has the ability to do it. He absolutely can do it. Now, Philip Troutwine just has to get it out of him, and there's no one better in the business to do it. So you see the ability. He just has to be more consistent and use better technique more often. All right, now let's talk some TJ Shanahan pass pro. And there's a lot of stuff that I liked from TJ here. So he is at left guard. Watch how he handles being in the slide. So first thing that I like is he just throws the outside hand right here. He keeps his inside hand tucked and ready to fire. That's called independent hands because you're using one and then the other. So he hits that. It gives 60 time to come back, boom, hit him off, and then he goes double hands. I'm helping both guys. That's the play recognition, the awareness that I have seen watching this tape for TJ Shanahan right there. Someone that you can count on. That has kind of been the thing that I have noticed. He might not be the most athletic, but you can count on him to be in his place. So really difficult stunt here. He's man on man against this guy. Watch him completely pass it off. And then I want you to see, you got to watch it in slow motion. But once again, boom, throws just that left hand and then keeps the right hand out of it. So he, is trying to not lean, independent hands, and then gets the right one on, completely controls him. And that's beautiful stuff right there from TJ Shanahan to stop the movement, boom, pass it off, get back, independent hands, and then sit down on him. I love it. I love it. I love it. He really did impress me in a lot of ways in his pass pro, at times leaning, but nonetheless, his technique, I feel like, is next level. Right here, let's talk about this. Not a lot going on, but he's in the slide. So the idea is these three for these three. So he's sliding left no matter what. I want you to see that. That is what we call a drag hand. And this is NFL stuff. To use independent hands, drag hands. So a drag hand is when you're in the slide, you leave that hand right there to feel anything. He's waiting. He's got to keep his eyes outside. That's his responsibility. I told you, TJ's going to know what he needs to do. But he's got that hand inside waiting to feel anything to see if he needs to absorb it. And guess what? He does. He feels it. He's feeling it. And then boom, pass it off. And I got him. So that is the play recognition and just overall understanding of where he needs to be. And also, how can I help my teammates a little bit too? Okay, so the one big negative I've seen from him in pass pro, and it's not super often, but when he's matched up man on man, he has no help. Watch how he gets a little happy feet and drops his left leg. So the first thing that happens, watch this post leg. Watch. It goes, do-do. You see that double tap? 1, 2. And as he does the second one, he drops this left leg and plants it. And what that does, it gives a soft edge around for this defensive lineman. So he swipes, starts to bend the edge, and gets in the face of the quarterback. So that is the one negative thing I have seen. Philip Trautwein can get this fixed. That's just a lot of reps, a lot of drills, and I know he'll get it done. But overall, I really like this kid's tape.